Okay, we're going to check, see if it has spark using starting fluid. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Motorcycle Rewind, and today we're with a 1981 Suzuki GS650GL that we just bought at a swap meet. So guys, we just picked up this 1981 Suzuki GS650GL from our local swap meet, and boy is this thing a looker. It's a 4-cylinder, shaft driven, front and rear disc brakes, and it comes with some luggage or baggage. It all depends on how you want to look at it. Get this sucker. We only paid 450 bucks for it. You see the carbs are in the trunk. We'll take a little walk around. That's not where they go, but we'll take a quick walk around and see what it is. We need to put a battery on it. I've got one charging, so we can look to see what we can do with this. But guys, keep in mind, 1981 gave us Indiana Jones, MTV. I was a freshman in high school, and this motorcycle, which is the first, not the first, but it's mid-size cruiser for Suzuki, and it was made for the highway. Highway pegs, this windjammer, these bags, where you want to go. Let's put a battery to it, see if we get any juice running throughout it. Before we get the battery, let's go ahead and look around, see what this thing has to offer. So before we get the battery, let's take a look and see what's in here. Oh, I don't have anything in here. Some carpet. Oh, this knob, I don't know exactly what that's for. And those we're going to keep, maybe we'll keep the carpet in here since it's probably been in there for a while, just by the shape of it. Okay, we'll put those back in. Let's check the other ones. Okay, let's check the trunk. The only bad thing is that it seems like everyone has a different key. So, like I said before, the carburetor's in here, which we're going to need that. Got some more keys in here. And this. And let's check this other side one. I don't know why I'm using this key. I know it's not going to work. I think it's this key. Okay, get this guy open. Hey, we got a spark plug, D88. Let's see if it's any good. Hey, it looks like it's brand new. Well, brand new. Got a little, but that's good. We got a spark plug. Okay, I think I may have figured out what that knob on the other side was for. Let's see if we can check into that. Yeah, this is where it goes, right here. And I guess that is what, that's not working. That's what tightens that thing down, maybe? Let's see, did I tighten it? Yeah, that's what does it. So I just need a wrench or something. Looks like this may have been, yeah, I just need a wrench to tighten that thing down. That's how you do. So I have to try on all the keys, found out which one works. Take off this little guy. You got more storage right here. That's awesome. This other one is just a snap down, I guess. Let's see what's back here. More stuff. Looks like we got a wiring diagram. What else we got in here? Just connectors that don't really go anywhere. Oh, that guy probably goes to, this is a cigarette lighter right here. So this plug probably goes to it. Is there a ground or something? There's more plugs. Some of these have to go to it. We'll have to figure out what that goes to. And figure out what this cut wire goes. Wow, they just keep coming. What this cut wire goes to. Got a little wire nut right here. Yeah, that'll be fun to kind of sort through, figure out what's what. But let's get to putting the battery in, see if anything catches fire. And we'll have to knock off the rest of the stuff that seems to be falling off. Yeah. Blow that off. Yeah, there's stuff all over now. Okay, let's get the battery. Okay, good. Okay, we're gonna check, see if it has spark using starting fluid, because we don't have carburetors on it. And I can easily just do that. Spray some stuff in there and see what happens. Come on. Sounds like some spark. Try again. Sounds like something. Let's see what, if we can feel compression. We can even feel compression. Yep. Yeah, it sounds like we got some spark, so let's put those carburetors on and see what happens. Okay, let's take this seat off. Let's take the tank off. It's missing some nuts and bolts. Okay, I've got choke in here, but then I just saw that the choke cable's pretty frayed, so if we need to, we can just grab it from right here and pull the choke. Let's see. Okay, let's add a little heat to the situation. Okay, we're gonna use a little silicone spray too. We got them all heated up. Let's see if this works a little better. All down, let's see. Come on. Come on, where's that satisfying pop I'm looking for? You know the one. Come on, there. Almost. I think we're in. I think I got it. Yes. Wasn't a pop, but I felt it. Okay, so we got our auxiliary fuel tank plugged in, looking for leaks. Not seeing any just yet, which will either mean that it's not leaking or it's not getting any fuel because the floats are stuck. But we'll find out. Looks like it's going in. I don't see any hitting the ground. So let's see if this sucker will start. Okay, key on. I pulled the choke, and throttle works, yeah. Hey, come on. Look, Ma, no hands. Come on, come around. Come on. It's trying to. Get that other one in there. Trying to get them all into the party. Come on. I think we may be missing one. It's coming around. Tag's not working. Yeah, we got carbs need to be synced. Oh, run out of gas here. Let me adjust my fuel. I don't know about you, but that sounds like a running motorcycle. Not bad for 450 bucks. Now let's see if the transmission works. Well, before that, let's see if it'll happen again. Okay, the run switch does not work, but that does. Let's, I checked the oil already. Oh, let's check it again. That's the fill. You got a sight glass down here. We got oil in it. So this is awesome. Okay, so we got a little clog right here in our case vent. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it, clear it out, so hopefully it'll blow it out. I'm not pushing stuff down into it. So turn the key back on, and I'm gonna put you guys up here. Where's the hole? Right here. Choke off, choke on, choke off. It's going to need to be tuned. That's awesome. It looks like we were able to clear out the dirt dauber business that was in there, because when I went to open the case earlier, it had pressure. So I knew that it had to be clogged up. And well, found the hose, found where it goes, make sure it was clear. So we're good all the way through. We'll put a little 2-stroke oil in this gas. I like to do it when we first run them just to lubricate everything. Plus help to get rid of some mosquitoes. So let's go ahead and run this sucker. Still a little messy. Come on. Sounds like we got an exhaust leak somewhere, and it looks like it's probably right about here. Maybe somewhere else. Feels like there's a hole right there. Looks like we're missing some pieces, but we'll let it keep going. We're blowing out rust. Like it's healing itself. That exhaust leak. All the pipes are hot. They're running on all four. My initial settings are off. The carbs need to be synced, which we'll do that later, but not now. Nothing. Oh! Oh, there's some life. Hear that? Oh, it does work. I need a cassette play. Oh, I need an input. What if I got one from
Civil filings. Her civil filings for the protective order were summarily dismissed in civil.
Boy, could you imagine just blasting this going down the street?
What ended up happening is the judge said
I don't know what the judge said. Let's see if we find something else. What band are we on?
Broadcast He's really being
Oh.
outspent. And it's not.
Woo. That's what I'm talking about. I don't have to worry about copyright because it's so distorted. Yeah. Look at the speakers are blown. Oh, this is awesome. That's awesome. Let me turn it down just a little bit, see if we... Oh, I need a cassette. There's some civil unrest. This is... I need a cassette tape. That's awesome. That is so great. I need a 1981 cassette. So I'll have to figure out what the #1 song was in 1981, and that'll have to be the first song that we play. But hey, we've got a running, let's see if the horn came to life. No, it wants to. Oh, that sounded like I heard a flasher for a hot second. Well, they work if you do this. Let's see if I got some lights back here. Oh, run tail lights, all that, all my lights are working. Let's see if I got any. Yeah, look, got a light back here. Oh, this one, these aren't lights. Those are just reflectors, I believe. Yeah, it looks like they're just reflectors. Oh, that's awesome. Let's see if the other one works. Sounds like that flasher wants to work. If I can find it, I'll just replace it. Probably need to take care of some of this business. Yeah. This is cool. So awesome. And the best part about it is that it does that. I love it. Needs some work. We're not there yet. Let me turn it off. So we have a couple of things holding us up right now. One, this tire is off the bead, and I've tried putting air in it with the compressor and all that. No bueno. And I just realized today that we're missing a petcock. So I need to get one of those. That's what's holding us up from getting us to where we want to be. But what we can do is just keep relishing in the fact that we got another one started, another one off the road. So that's good. I love it. And full transparency, the carburetors were in the trunk, completely disassembled. I put them together and then just slapped them on. That's what I did. Why didn't I record it? I got into it late. I was out here in my underwear, so I didn't feel like recording it. I just wanted to put them together on one of those things. And it was just putting carburetors together. Wasn't anything crazy. The main reason why these were off and these were apart is the guy told me that it had a leak between the tubes that run between each carburetor. Each carburetor, what do you call them, balance tubes or something like that, from the fuel inlet and then the other two. And he ordered them, took it apart, then ordered them, and then never, just kind of lost interest. And so he had all the pieces and parts, and you know, they were just in the trunk. So when I got it, it was easy to, he said it should run, and it should be, once you put it all back together. So he had rebuilt the carbs up until those transfer tubes, and so I put all those on and put all the carburetors back together, put the choke back together, put everything back together as it goes, and then here's where we are. So yeah, it was, it's pretty good. I like it. Let's see if that tank will clean up and see if this sucker will look a little bit better. Okay, we're gonna use the Crocodile cloth wipes just to wipe it down. Looks like we got a little bit of like clear coat failure right there. I just want to clean it, see if we can polish it up a little bit, see if we can make it look a little bit better than what it does right now. Well, if we can just get it to stay wet looking, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? So far, the only part we'll have to order for it is a petcock, which is kind of good when you pay $450 for a motorcycle. Oh, the other thing, the brakes are kind of sticky, but I'm gonna try to just take them, take the brakes apart, the calipers apart, clean them up, put it back together, which should be enough. If you smack them with a hammer, if you smack the caliper with a hammer, they loosen up. So I don't think it's too bad. Let's wipe this side. Yeah, we'll see if we can pop those badges off too. So when we polish it, hopefully we can get that a little bit better. Same thing with this cap. I'll have to go get the key, but okay, let's get these badges off. We'll do these sides again. Hopefully we can get this thing, wipe those sides off. Save these. Boy, nice that these weren't already stripped out. Looks like I'm the first person to take them off. If you're new to vintage motorcycles, get you a set of JIS screwdrivers. Save you from stripping out seemingly Phillips head screwdrivers, screw heads. Oh, let me get this cap off too. Okay, ironically, when I went to go get the key, I decided to start it up again and the blinkers started working. So the turn signals were working. So guys, don't buy a bunch of parts, just start running it. Sometimes these things heal themselves. They hadn't been used in so long, so I'm gonna clay bar it first to see this clear coat. It looks like it's failing, so we'll see how much we can bring back. But I'm gonna clay bar it before we polish it to see if I can bring back get rid of some of the stuff in there and see if I can get it a little smoother. It's still feeling a little. You can hear it. Let's see if we can get that to go away. Guys, I use the same clay bar over and over again, and you guys may be saying, well, Eric, you're not supposed to do that. I'm just trying to get these things better. They're not perfect, and if we can get them better than what they were, we'll be great. Let me stretch this out a little bit. So just give it a good. It's looking better already, for sure. Definitely looking better. Now, guys, I'm going to be 100% honest. This is not my, like, oh my God, I can't believe I've got a GS650GL. You know, no, this is just a motorcycle that was $450. That this motorcycle may or may not have been cool in 1981, but we might as well make it look the best that it can, right? It's not like I've longed for one of these. I got it because it was cheap. Guys, all we did was wipe it off with the Crocodile cloth wipes, a little clay bar. Remember the noise it was making before? We hadn't even buffed it yet. And look, this thing looks pretty good. Looks a lot better than it did prior. Again, is it still a not cool motorcycle? Probably. But can we make it look as good as we can? Yeah, that's what we're doing. Let's see if we can polish this, see if it gets any better. Okay, we got a little line in the middle here. We're gonna put a couple of drops of compound right here, or whatever it is. All I'm using is this Meguiar's compound. Why? It's because what I have and stuff lasts forever. Is it the best? I don't know. It's the best I'm using. And then we're gonna just go ahead and polish this up. We'll do a nice little before and after and see what happens. I am not an expert at this. I'm just a guy in his garage doing this. So if you're an expert and you do this for a living, I apologize for what I'm doing here, but let me know in the comments down below. How do I get better at it? Okay, let's give this guy a good wiping. Like I said, the clear coat was failing, and that's not going to go away. But can we polish up everything else around it? Yeah, I think we can. So this is just a clay bar, and then compact. Oh, it looks pretty good, even though we have just a little dent right there, but that looks pretty good. Let's see if there's any difference. So let's see. Even though, look, from here to here, it doesn't look too different. But look at it. You can see the difference. It's pretty crazy when you think about this. And it looked pretty good. This side over here looked pretty good before, but look at just in the light. Look, see the light here versus the light there? Look at the difference. Wow, and it looked good like this. Look how clear that is. Look, you can see you in there. That's nuts. Again, clear coat is failing here. Nothing we can do about that, but it's silent now. Let's get this side done. Okay, there we go. It's always so rewarding. Boy, that made a big difference, right? Didn't take a lot. A quick buff. Washed it off with the Crocodile cloth wipes. Clay barred it and then did a quick buffing. And look how good this thing looks. Let's go put it on the bike. This is it. Our 1981 Suzuki GS650GL. Sucker looks pretty good. Need a couple of side covers. Looks like an airbox cover there too. But all I did was wipe it down, polish the tank up a bit. Not a bad place to be now. Look at this sucker. So guys, we were able to get this $450 1981 Suzuki GS650GL running with little to no effort. Obviously I did put the carburetors back together. I do still need to do a couple of things. Need to get a petcock, need to get a couple of side covers, need to get this tire on the bead, and then we can see if we can ride it. I'll have to pull the calipers apart, clean them up on both front and rear to make it work, but other than that, it's not a bad place to be. Look at this thing. Not too bad for what we have in it, and for what it is. I need to reach out to the guy, see if he has the side covers. And then so the next video on this thing, we'll be putting the petcock on, we'll be doing the brakes and having the tire sorted, and hopefully first ride. That should be next. Guys, I want to thank you for watching yet another episode of Motorcycle Rewind, and do me a favor, like, tag, share, and follow us on Instagram at Motorcycle Rewind, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks again, guys, and have a great day.